Right.
Right.
But like if you ask a question, it's like polite way of like, hey, like.
We're watching a movie tonight.
Right, and it's like if you ask a question and they say no, then it's like.
These clouds are great today. I can tell you right now that today is gonna lack all cohesion and like glue in storytelling. It's just gonna be an eclectic day. A lot like this closet. This is the aftermath of a semester of youth group. I need to. Alright, that's a start. Maybe if we. And then. That gets rid of it. That's not mine, but this. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret to how I snap and things get clean. I really just put it all behind me. I didn't actually. This took about 2 minutes to film. But now's the part where I actually clean it. And by clean, I really mean just put stuff sort of where it belongs. It makes me feel a little bit better and a little more accurate. Alright. Yes, I'll see you tomorrow morning. Heading out of the office. I did not vlog yesterday because yesterday was just, it literally would have just been me sitting around all day. The day after a giant youth group like the end of year party is a day for me to spend the entire day recovering. And that's what I did. Hey, Ad. It's that time of year, mowing lawns, the smell of fresh grass, crazy dogs. Nick sent me a text this afternoon and said, hey, I'm coming over to watch a movie, basically. You asked it in a question, but it was really sort of just a statement.
Right. But like if you ask a question, it's like polite way of like, hey, like.
We're watching a movie tonight.
If you ask a question and they say no, then it's like.
What do you want to watch? Have you ever seen James Cameron's Avatar?
You know, no.
It's 3 hours.
I don't want to though.
La La Land?
No. Is that the first one?
This is the last one, but I have the first one. Grand Budapest?
I have not seen it, but I'm not a big fan of the Coen brothers.
It's not Coen Brothers. Star Wars?
No.
No? That was an immediate no.
That's you know how I feel about it.
Alright, we've got it down between The Departed, Patriots Day, or Gangs of New York. What do you like actually, you're in the mood for like an action type?
Yes.
Gangs of New York is sort of action-y, a lot more drama than action.
The first like 10 minutes of it.
It's violent.
It looks really interesting. Who's the director? Because it looks very like Baz Luhrmann-y.
Okay, it's very stylized.
It has like a...
And it's got Double D Lewis.
Fantasy type thing, like Moulin Rouge and stuff. There's like...
Stylized.
Is that
yeah, it's hyper stylized.
But I don't know the vocabulary, so I'm just gonna... I feel like I'm between...
Gangs of New York is 2 hours and 46 minutes long. This is 2
hours and 45 minutes.
2 hours long.
Okay.
You can do Gangs of New York.
Can we?
Yeah. All right, Gangs of New York it is. We're in for the long haul. What'd you think?
You know, it was actually pretty good.
Did you see the hyper stylized?
Oh yeah, stylized, hyper. It was really funny because I was saying that.
Hold on.
During that's like the same time they like mentioned Barnum Circus, and they like even like set it afire. So when they like set the building on fire,
and the elephants were running around.
Show. Every time the elephant would show, I would be like, "This is the greatest show." It's good.
It was pretty good.
Yeah, I'm really happy that I saw this movie. after I've seen The Greatest Showman because it would not have the same effect.
It puts it all into context.
Yes. So meanwhile, Zac Efron and Zendaya were trying to find love. Leonardo DiCaprio was trying to kill some people.
Well, he wasn't. Bill the Butcher was.
Well, yeah. There we go.
I want to tell you guys a story. And it's not my story, per se, but it's the story of this man right here. You see, this man right here, John Foreman. This man right here. I got his autograph. It all started with an idea. Where'd that go? Well, it really started well before the idea. He's the lead singer of a band named Switchfoot. This is my favorite, literally, of all music in the world. This is my favorite piece of music. This album here is pure. It speaks to me. In fact, a few of their records, I don't play this nearly as often as I should. Well, most of the time forget that I own it. Where'd the rest of them go? This here is the first CD I ever purchased. I'll play you someday. So when I found out that John was making a solo album, I was nervous, I was excited, and ultimately I was extremely let down when I first listened to it. I was a young child, didn't really understand what I was listening to. It wasn't rock, it wasn't exciting, it was this sort of dull exploration of life and death and what it all means. But now, later in life, this became this for me, a signed poster, this is the vinyl copy of that, because this, later in life, again, it speaks to me. So when John, later on, after I gained an appreciation for his own music, when I gained, when I fell more deeply in love with the music that he was making with Switchfoot, he had this crazy idea. Here you see, this is sunlight, shadows, darkness, dawn. He had this idea of, I'm gonna make one song for every single hour of the day. And he did it. One song for every hour, The Wonderlands. But that wasn't enough. He took it one step further, and he said, what's better than creating one song for every hour of the day?
I began to think, what if I played 25 shows in 24 hours?
John, I love you. I think you're nuts.
25 shows in 24 hours. And this wasn't just a pipe dream. He did it.
This is stop 2 of 25 shows in 24 hours.
This is show number 15. No yawning.
On October 24th, 2015, he played 25 shows in 24 hours. And there's a whole documentary that you can watch about it, literally called 25 in 24. But I share this with you because I'm not only struck by his music, his artwork, I'm struck by his vision. I'm struck by his drive. He has a goal and he accomplishes it.
This was something that I felt like I had to do, not for anyone else, but for me.
And it always brings me to this question within myself of, when do I actually accomplish what I want to accomplish? When do I actually say, I'm gonna play 25 shows in 24 hours and do it? John probably doesn't even know that he inspires me in Atlanta, Georgia. I've told him before. Happy birthday! But the major impact that one person, not only through their art, but through their bringing their dreams to reality, the impact that has had on my life. It reminds me every single day that I have dreams, I have goals, I have things that I want to accomplish, and I can do them. You can do them. What's your 25 shows? What's your thing that you've always wanted to do, and what's stopping you? Because the answer should be nothing. Let John be an inspiration to us all. Let's not only dream, let's not only aspire, but let's drive, let's accomplish, let's achieve.
We all have these mad, ridiculous dreams. And this is mine, to play 25 shows in 24 hours.